All right, can you hear me now? Let me see. Uh-oh, he's gone. Let's see, can you hear me? Chase Brown, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh, okay, you can hear me. All right, little Charles Campbell, little Jay. All right, yeah, yeah. I had to hit that setting real quick. I haven't done this in a minute, so all my settings were off. All right, it's huge. Illinois. Okay, Illinois hasn't won in Wisconsin in over 20 years. Okay, they have not won in Wisconsin in over 20 years. So that's big. Um, the first half, the first half filled with penalties. Both teams filled just terrible football. Illinois capitalizes on turnovers. Um, but this is how it's going to be. People are going to load the boxes up against Wisconsin and Illinois, Michigan, really any team except for Ohio State. Ohio State and Penn State are the only two teams that I can think of in the Big Ten that can run the ball or pass the ball just as good. So it's going to be tough. But we got DeVito, Tommy DeVito, the best quarterback we've had in a long time. He makes plays that we haven't had a quarterback who could have made those kind of plays in a long time. So, I mean, you love to see it. After that Indiana loss, that horrible, because Indiana is a bad team. Indiana is a bad team, and Illinois lost that game. They gave it away. That was very discouraging. But Illinois, beating Chattanooga, that's obvious. That's nothing. But to go on the road, and if you can beat Wisconsin in Wisconsin, that's really saying something. And now all of a sudden, you start to see the sunshine a little bit. But it's only the third quarter with 6:37 left. Listen, this game is not over. This game is not over. It's college football. So Illinois has to continue to play hard, continue to play that defense you've been playing, stop the run, make them pass it. So just keep up the aggression. And my gosh, with these penalties, what are penalties? Penalties are a lack of discipline. Why is there a lack of discipline with Illinois? I don't know. Obviously, they're going to have to get someone who's a discipline, who's all about discipline, who can implement, teach discipline, and get him into the program because you are not having your team very disciplined. There's too many too many penalties. Little wildcat formation. Tell you, Illinois' defense, man, I can't say it enough. I just can't. Illinois' defense is this good with nobody on the team. I mean, you don't have any 5 stars. You don't have any 4-star players. These are 1 star, 2 star. Some are 3-star players, and he's getting this kind of production from the defense. Man, I tell you, Ryan Walters, defensive coordinator. I'm telling you, he's got a bright future, very bright. So Wisconsin, they're still going to run the ball even though they're down big, because that's Wisconsin. They just can't go to the pass like that. They're going to run that ball. So Wisconsin fans are like, why are you running the ball? Why are you not passing? Well, they're Wisconsin. That's what they do. They run the ball. So, and that's why they've been struggling. Really, that's why Wisconsin has really been. They really been struggling. Because they just haven't been able to get a good enough passing game. And they're gonna run the ball again. You would think Wisconsin was winning 31-10. You would think Wisconsin was winning this game. They'll go for it, I'm sure. Yeah, Illinois gets a just got piano lessons. I took piano in school for like 1 week. No catch, no catch. Illinois got a 4-star guard recruit yesterday. I didn't do a video about it, but so Illinois adding talent to the basketball team again. Tell you what, the guard position you're probably gonna have some people transfer, but that's okay though. You want to get so much competition, high level competition that if people leave, then it just is what it is. Because you're gonna have at guard position, you'll have Sky Clark. Um, I think ZZ Clark will be there next year. I think, or maybe not. But then you still got Jaden Sincere, Harris, and then you got uh, so the dude coming. He didn't touch the ground. It's just that simple. No, the field has field turf, and it would kick up little rubber pebbles. It's not, buddy. It is not. I know it's not. Look at the ground, clown. Look at the ground, clown. Look at the ground, clown. If he touches the ground, you would see the ground move. You would see the blades of fake grass. You would see the black pellets. Where's the common sense? It wasn't, dude. You have to be honest with yourself. He did not put his foot down. Black pebbles, the little black little rubber pebbles would have been flying in the air. So it's just common sense. How about that Illini, man? You know what? Why not blow them out really bad? And in the first half, Mertz had a lot of big third down passes, and they were singing his praises a little bit, but that just hasn't worked out for him. Like to get Chase Brown going if you can. I know it's tough, but this is where you gotta get creative again. Get creative and find ways to get him going. If you can get 100 yards against them, that'd be pretty good. Well, he's got 101 yards now, so let's go ahead and let's get one. Heck, why did I get 200? Get him, Chase. Go, baby. There you go. Why not get 200? Because what's going to happen is Wisconsin's going to be discouraged. The players on defense, they're going to be discouraged that their offense is just running the ball, even though they're getting blown out. So I'm telling you, the Wisconsin's defense is going to just give up. They're just going to be like, I'm over it. I'm done. And then that's when Chase can get 200 yards rushing. Because if you're at Wisconsin, you got to look at your offense and say, why are you running the ball? Look at that. Look at that. We got a quarterback. We got a quarterback. We got a quarterback. Tommy DeVito is the best quarterback we've had since honestly, Have we had anyone better since the '80s? Tell you this quarterback can do things Kirk Kittner couldn't do. I'll tell you that. Tommy DeVito, he's got some mobility. He can throw the ball. Way more accurate than the people we've had. That's for sure. Tell you what, we're glad to have him. If we had Peters again this year, if Peters was our quarterback again this year, you tell me if I'm lying. Illinois would be 1-3. If Brandon Peters was the QB, we'd be 1-3 right now. Maybe 0-4. Dang, Illinois hasn't won in Wisconsin in over 20 years, dude. You talk about being owned. Illinois is winning 31-10. They got the ball. About to be fourth quarter soon enough. In Wisconsin, they haven't won in Wisconsin over 20 years. It's pathetic. Illinois' program has been in the gutter for 20 years, for the most part. Third and one, you got to get this though, and he got it. Sometimes I think about some former Illinois players who would be great on this team. Think about adding, if you could add Avante Davis, if you could add a Rashard Mendenhall, you could add some of those offensive linemen that went to the NFL, add those guys back. When you think about the all-time Illinois football team, offensively, wouldn't be much to look at, but defensively, um, pretty darn good at the linebacker position for sure. Pretty decent on the D line. All right, Illinois got to get a touchdown here. They gotta keep it going. Here goes Oklahoma again. Oklahoma overrated. Overrated, getting blown up by TCU. Notre Dame and Oklahoma will always be ranked in the top five every year. Every year they can't help themselves. Notre Dame and Oklahoma, they always got to be ranked in the top five every year. And every year it's a huge over ranking. All right, it's third and 12. And if it goes to fourth down, you got to go for it. You got to keep your foot on the pedal. Man, that's sad. Man, Illinois football has been really bad. Man, it's been bad. But who's Illinois even playing next? Oh, Illinois got Iowa. Iowa's offense sucks. Illinois should win that game. They should win that game. Then you got Minnesota coming to Illinois. Hey, you should win that game. Nebraska's really bad. You should win. Michigan State sucks. You should win. Purdue sucks. You should win. At Michigan, Michigan will be thinking about Ohio State, so you can win that game in an upset. And then Northwestern sucks too. I tell you, man, after this Indiana game where Illinois handed it away, I was so discouraged. I thought they would only win one game again this year. I really thought that, man, because Indiana sucks. Indiana sucks, and Illinois lost that game. They gave it away, and I made a video, and I didn't think they would win but one game. No, that loss still bothers me, and it still hurts me inside. Hurts me because Indiana sucks, and they lost that game. It still bothers me to this day. I know it hurts me. It hurts me still. Indiana sucks, and we lost. We know we gave the game away. That really hurts me. But hey, this Wisconsin team, this isn't the Wisconsin team that we're used to. So Illinois coming in and handling that business, stop the run and say, hey, beat us with the pass. Same thing with Iowa. Next Saturday, Illinois is going to, hey, we're going to stop the run. Iowa, beat us with your passing game. We don't think you can do it. Go for it. And I'm telling you, Illinois and Michigan, I'm telling you right now, Michigan's going to be looking at Ohio State. They're going to sleep on Illinois, and Illinois is going to go in there and beat them. I'm telling you, Illinois is going to beat Michigan in Michigan. The coaches are going to tell their players you can't overlook Illinois. They're going to tell them and tell them and tell them, but it don't matter. It don't matter. The Michigan players are going to be like, we're playing Illinois. They ain't nothing. We'll just show up. We'll win, and then they're going to lose. How many times have Illinois beaten teams who thought they were going to win just by showing up? I mean, how many times have we beaten Ohio State in that situation? We just beat Penn State in that situation last year. So Illinois does that, man. Illinois would do that. You overlook Illinois, you just don't respect them. It doesn't matter who you are, you'll lose. Go for it on fourth down, man. Keep your foot on the pedal. Don't don't do it. No, go for it, man. That defense, Illinois' defense, they got the best defensive coordinator in football. I don't know about this kicker, man. I don't know about this guy. 31 yards. I hope he makes it, but I would have went for it. Well, I tell you, that kicker makes me nervous, man. I don't want him. I don't want him kicking to win a game. I tell you that. I do not want him kicking the game-winning field goal. No, I just don't want to. Man, can you imagine Wisconsin fans today? Wisconsin fans are going to call the radio stations and say, "Man, how bad are we? We just lost to Illinois." I mean, they're going to be getting drunk. They're all going to get drunk today. They're going to get drunk with some beer and brats. And they're like, "We lost to Illinois. That's how bad we've fallen. Where's Ron Dane at? Oh, Ron Dane." uh, Remember when Ron Dane was tearing it up for Wisconsin? I know, but guess what? We got a really good punter coming next year. We got one of the best punters in the country. He's from Illinois. He'll be playing for Illinois, and I think they got a kicker too. I think I'm thinking they got a kicker coming, or maybe he is the kicker. I don't know. How about that Illinois basketball team? They add another four-star guard to the team. The guard position is going to be loaded. I hope they don't. I hope they don't end up transferring. You know, you're going to have the new guy. Then you'll have Jaden, Sky, Sincere, and then maybe um, when does ZZ Clark come? Does he come in 2 years or 1 year? Oh, Mikel Lashore. Yeah, so they got two good pieces for 2023 coming in. I tell you what, that Hansberry dude, that Hansberry, whatever that dude, I'm telling you, man. Watching the little highlight video of that guy, I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing with that dude. And then you got that French dude. The French dude, instead of coming to Illinois this year, he's gonna play. He's gonna play for some other little school or something. I don't know. But I don't know. He may look at Illinois. He may look at Illinois and say, "Man, I won't even play, so I'm not gonna go there." Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. There we go, Illinois. And also, it's looking more and more like Dane Danes ain't gonna play. It's sounding like he's not gonna be a starter. Um, so that's very concerning. You know, we're very familiar with Illinois getting a big guy from another school who didn't start for their school, and then people are hyping them up thinking they're going to start for our school, and then they still don't start. We're very familiar with this situation, so it's sounding like Coleman Hawkins is going to be the starting center, and Brad Underwood is hyping up uh, Coleman Hawkins. I got to do a video about it. I got to do a video about the coaches hyping up Coleman Hawkins and how you're setting him up for failure. Get him, big man. Yep, keep the pressure. Ryan Walters wants to keep the pressure going. Yeah, so Coleman Hawkins, man, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see him scoring. I don't see him averaging 15 to 20 points a game in the Big Ten. I just don't see it. I just don't see him getting 10 plus boards a game. I just don't see that. And if he's gonna be your best player on the team, and he only averages 8 points a game, that's gonna be bad. That's not good. And I'll say if Coleman Hawkins is your best player, this team's gonna suck this year. That's what I would say to Brad Underwood. I'll say Brad Underwood, if Coleman Hawkins is your best player, your team's gonna suck. And that's the facts. He cannot be the best player on that team this year. Because that means some things have gone horribly wrong. But I would love for Coleman to go out there and score 15, 20 points a game, grab 10 boards. Go ahead and do it. I'm all for it. Go ahead, do it. But he hasn't done it in 2 years. I don't know why he's going to do it in third. I'm trying to think. I was thinking about is there a basketball player that played 2 years and really didn't do too much, and then his third year he just all of a sudden scored 15, 20 points a game and had like 10 boards. I just can't think of anyone. Usually, if you're gonna be worth anything, usually you do it in your first or second year, not your third year. So I just don't see it. All of a sudden, he's going to become first team All Big Ten. He's going to become a Player of the Year candidate. I just don't see it. I want to see it. I just don't see it. But how about this Illinois defense? How about it? 21 rushing yards given up 3 yards per play. Only has given up 8 first downs. And all them passing yards, the majority of those happened in the first half. So in the second half, like how many passing yards does he have in the second half? 26. So unbelievable. The defense has just, man. Ryan Walters is going to be coaching somebody. I'm telling you, Ryan Walters. I'm telling you, Alabama, Ohio State. I'm telling you right now, Illinois get it. They got it. Oh, I was gonna say I thought that was real. I thought that was a real play that just happened right now again. Oh, I thought that was happening real again. I was like, oh no, it's again. Oh man, they tricked me. Alabama at Arkansas. Alabama's got to watch out. They could lose that game. They should win, but sometimes they lose to teams like that. Yeah, yeah, All State moment. And the thing about it, Alabama can lose to Arkansas, and it wouldn't even matter. They still will go to the title game. It doesn't even matter. That's the thing about being Alabama. Alabama, you can lose a game, don't matter. You're still in the title game. But that's what happens when you've been so dominant. You can lose games and it just doesn't matter. Well, the penalties have been a disaster. That's been terrible. Like, what's the penalties? 5 penalties. They haven't really committed any penalties in the second half, so I'll say that's been good. That first half though was horrible with penalties. The second, like towards the end of the first half, was horrible. That's my mountain of clothes. You loser. All right, let's get a touchdown here. Make it look real good. Uh, yeah, yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch Penn State play. I like Penn State. I think Penn State's freshman. They got a freshman quarterback, Drew Aller. I think he's gonna be the best quarterback in the country, easily by far. So if you're a wide receiver, you might want to go to Penn State. All right, Illinois can go 4-1. I'm looking to take on Iowa next week, Saturday night. It'll be a night game. Iowa sucks. I mean, they play. I mean, they play good. I mean, they play hard, whatever. But their offense ain't nothing. Well, Barry Alvarez. We gotta do something with Isaiah Williams. We gotta, you know, talk about how talk about he's fast, but not really. Talk about he's athletic, but not really. Um, but still, you gotta somehow get him the ball. Let's see something. This is what I don't like. This is kind of offense that it's 4th and 2, and you can't even get a first down. You're just not finishing offensively the way you need to. Purdue trying to beat Minnesota. I know a lot of people Minnesota. People thinking Minnesota's going to win the West. Which Penn State put it on Northwestern. Just bad defense. That's all. It's just bad pass defense. They all know it. They all know it. They all know it. Ball was underthrown a little bit and still couldn't get to it. Tell you what, Illinois. Tell you, Illinois will give up big plays in the passing game. They have this game for sure. So Illinois got to really tighten that up. That's holding, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep an eye on Alabama, Arkansas because Alabama could blow them out, or Arkansas could pull off an upset. I mean, it can go either way. Look at that, man. He started 7 of 8, 98 yards, a touchdown, a pick. Since then, man, he ain't did nothing. He just yeah, give credit to the Illinois defense though. There you go. Flags on what? Holding something stupid. Now, how do you do that? How are you offside? And you're not even how? I'm telling you, this isn't the way. This isn't the way you want to do your. This is not how you want to finish your game. Now you mess around, you can give up a touchdown. You better get it together. There you go. Good defense right there. 4th and 1. I mean 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 coming up. They're gonna go for it on 4th down. So you got to. And TCU putting it on Oklahoma. Overrated Oklahoma every year. Overrated, just like Notre Dame. Notre Dame and Oklahoma, the two most overrated programs in college football. Every year they're ranked in the top 5 preseason, and every year it doesn't happen. Notre Dame hasn't been good since the 80s. Got him again. Notre Dame hasn't won anything of significance since the 1980s, but yet they're always ranked so high every year. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Get him again, boys. 4th and 11. Give it to him. Send them. Send them. Well, whoever plays Wisconsin next, um, all Wisconsin throws is post routes. That's all they throw. I mean, that's all they throw. Has Wisconsin even attempted a pass that wasn't a post on the sideline? I don't think they've thrown the ball over the middle. I don't think they've thrown the ball on the in route. They haven't done anything except that. So if you play Wisconsin, stop the run, and that's the only pass you got to defend. He only has Iowa ranked number one because he's a former Iowa Hawkeye. That's why he said that. He knows Illinois' defense is better than Iowa's, and they'll prove that next week. There you go. There you go. I'll tell you, Wisconsin's going to give up. They're like, we're done. That's how you get 200 yards rushing. Man, what a hire. What a hire. Look at that. Points per game, third, yards, passing touchdowns. Since look at that defense. That's the defense. All right, that's lackadaisical blocking by the tight ends and line right there. Daydreaming about what they're going to do after the game. They're going to probably go and get some cheese, assorted cheeses and brats. I like Johnsonville beer brats. That's good enough for me. Hey man, Illinois getting coached up, man. Like I said, their team don't have any 5 stars or 4 star players. All their team is like 1 star, 2 star, couple 3 stars. But they're getting coached up, man. Coaching makes a difference. Man, Illinois doesn't have any backup running backs. Their backup running backs are just terrible. I mean, they're horribly bad. So Illinois' offense is just they're gonna end this fourth quarter just doing absolutely nothing, and that's not how you want to do it. I don't like it. Illinois, what are you guys? Come on, man, let's do something. Get this first down, man. Stop messing around. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I bet you. I wish I could get a live cam of Wisconsin fans. They're throwing their brats against the wall. Chase Brown, 128 yards rushing. Yeah, he wasn't looking too good this year though. I don't think he wasn't looking very good this year when he played. But he's better. He's better than what we have. That's for sure. Um, but we'll see whenever he comes back. We'll see what he can do. There it is in Illinois. We're gonna be there. We're gonna watch it. 7:30 on Saturday. That's good. I'll be able to sleep. Yeah, I'll be able to sleep. And hopefully I'm on my new schedule though. Anyway. All right, Michigan's up 26-7 in the fourth quarter, and a lot of people were hoping Michigan was going to blow them out, but you know, it just didn't happen. But as long as you win, it's all that counts. Well, if Illinois is just going to throw the game away like this ain't even worth watching. If you're just gonna, if you're just gonna do this stuff, you're gonna go for it on 4th and 9 and run the ball. What the heck? I don't understand the play calling. It doesn't make sense. I don't. Why would you do three terrible calls and then try to throw a fourth down pass? I don't understand the logic. It doesn't make sense. All right, they're gonna go to a no huddle. They might, Illinois they gotta stop them. That was a terrible call on 4th down, 4th and 9, and you just it was terrible. Kentucky rated number 7 in the country. How is that? How is that real? How is that possible? They overrate the SEC too much. Yeah, Alabama and Georgia are good. Yeah, okay, we get that. But man, you put every team in the SEC rated high. There we go. Man, dude, I can't get over this, really. I can't get over the defense. It's filled with two-star players, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. These aren't no 5 4 star players on this defense. Man, I tell you, this is if you want to know what coaching can do, this is what you want to watch. If you want to watch the results of coaching, then this is what it is. Taunting. Is he right gonna say taunting? 15-yard penalty, 1st down. Man, see, I tell you, you just Yeah, you just can't have that. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. You gotta keep that stuff to yourself. That's holding. Holding. Ron Zook could recruit. He couldn't coach. I'll tell you what. If Ron Zook had Ryan Walters as his defensive coordinator, Illinois would have been a power. They would have been a power. They would have been winning their division. I'll tell you that. Because you give him them players, Vontae Davis, Whitney. Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, man. But can't do nothing about it now. Man, Ron Zook could recruit. Why he never got coaching? I don't understand. I never understood why Ron Zook wouldn't go get good coaching. Why didn't he go get a good offensive coordinator, good defensive coordinator to go with his recruiting? We just gotta get some recruits, man. We gotta win first though. We gotta win, then we can think about getting even better recruits. Yeah, but if you're a recruit though, I mean you have to look at Illinois and say, wow, man, they get coached up pretty darn good. Go to Illinois and then you get coached up, and then I mean if you're a 4-star, 5-star player, come to Illinois, be a superstar, and you'll play on a great defense, and then with you leading the charge. Oh gosh, this is in football they need to have like to run the clock, just like in high school. It should be just like in high school, just run the clock. Illinois is gonna party tonight. They're gonna party tonight. Man, dude, he was open. He got open, just couldn't hit him. He just don't have the arm strength. That's all. I know, man. If tell you if Ron Zook would have if he would have had an offensive and defensive coordinator, and he would have just kept recruiting. I'm telling you, Illinois would have been the team. He just couldn't get the coordinators. He just couldn't do it. But he sure could recruit. Yeah, Went to the Rose Bowl and lost that game. It was sad. And Illinois hasn't been worth a penny since then. That's what's crazy. Illinois hasn't been worth a penny since that time. But hey, this could be the year. This could be the year where Illinois makes a bowl game and actually, man, why not make a good bowl game? There you go. You know, like instead of playing in the Micron PC Bowl, how about you play in a real bowl game? You know, one that's real. They can't play in. No, they're not going to be that good. But they can. They only could be good enough to play in a a good. They can play in a good bowl. You know, something respectable, something that if you win, you got something going on. No, Lovey Smith is head coach for the Texans. Yeah, old Lovey Smith, head coach for the Texans. Lovey just couldn't recruit. That's all. He just couldn't recruit. You would have thought. You would have thought. I would have thought Lovey would have got the defense. I would have thought people would have came and played defense for him, but that just didn't happen. Come on, guys, get him. Marcus Allen. You wish you were Marcus Allen. 4th and 1. Get some fresh D linemen in there to rush. Man, good thing he broke that up. Don't just don't celebrate. Just keep it composed. Ryan Walters. Ryan Walters will be a coordinator of the week. Telling you, Ryan Walters is gonna, man. I'm telling you, Ryan Walters. I'm telling you, man. Ohio State, Alabama, they're all gonna be calling on him. I'm telling you. And Nebraska has fallen on such hard times. It is sad. I hate to see it. I hate to see it. I hate to see Nebraska this bad. I mean, I really do. Because that's all they got. That's all they have. And Nebraska doesn't have anything but Nebraska football. That's all they got. And when they suck that bad, it's sad. I don't want them to suck that bad. All right, Brett Bielema's gonna get hammered tonight. First win since 2002. My gosh. Largest win since 1988 against Wisconsin. Man. Yeah, this was a big win. This was a huge win for Illinois. I mean, a huge win. They came in. The defense, man, really is something. Tommy DeVito's our quarterback. So, all right, guys, Illinois wins. And that is a good thing, man. It's very impressive. I'll catch you guys on Saturday night, man, against Iowa. So, ILLINI.